Okay, so in this video what I'm going to do is revisit a earlier tutorial that I did, and we're going to look at how we can advance this to make it a little bit more not user friendly, but we can turn it into a basic calculator. So you can see I've got num1, num2, and when I print num1, when I print the first time, it's going to add num1 and num2 together, and the second time it'll do the reverse, it'll minus it. So you can see that here in the shell what happens, I've given it a number 5, I've given it a number 6, and it's adding there and it's taken away there. That's all very well and good, but what happens if we want to give the user the choice of adding or minusing? Now the way I do the add and the minus, it can be done the same for multiplication and divide as well. It's just to save a little bit of time, I'm just going to do the plus and the minus. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make another variable and call it math, because it's going to be the math operation, and I'm going to put input, enter your operator. So just to remind myself, I can do plus, minus. So I've got the bracket there. Yeah. So what we've got now is num1, num2, and the math operator. So what we're going to do is we're going to use an if statement, and we're basically going to say if math is equal to. Now if you notice, I'm going to have to put a double equals, because when we use a single equals, it's basically what we use to pass a variable, but double equals is equal to. Now if we wanted to, we could change that and we could say not equal to, but for the basis of this, I'm just going to do if math is equal to, and what I'm going to do is this. So if math is equal to the plus, then I put the colon, I'm going to put print num1 plus num2. Very simple. Now because I'm only doing 2, I can do an else, or I can do an elif, and I'll show you why I'm going to do an elif in a moment. If math is equal to, and this time I'm going to do minus, I'm going to do print num1 minus num2. Now the reason why I'm going to do the else is a bit of error handling. So basically I'm giving the user the option to either add a plus or a minus in. If they do anything else, I don't really want it to do anything, otherwise it's just going to throw an error. So the else is print invalid. Okay, so this is a little bit of error handling here. Now if I run this, please enter your first number. I'm going to do 9 this time. Please enter your second number, 8, and I want to do a plus. Bam. 8 and 9, 17. Lovely. Let's try and run it again. Enter your first number, 7. Enter your second number, 5, and this time we're going to do a minus. Great. So we can see that works. So if I add a plus, it's going to do this one, otherwise it's going to fall through and do the other minus option. So let's try an invalid one here now. Let's run it again. So enter your first number, 5, and then 8, and then I'm going to do a times. Invalid. So that's working pretty well. As you can see, this is another example of an if statement working with a condition as well. Hopefully you found that interesting. If you have, please leave a comment.